recorded, right?
Our next senior is number 7, Nelson Campos, and his parents, Josie and Marie.
Alright, so good thing we're not walking this far.
Yeah, I noticed.
Our next senior is number 9, Owen Brewster, and his mom, Carolyn. Next up we have senior, number 10, Jay Luna Gill.
Yeah, he's going for it.
Next up is number 11, Aiden Sentier, and his parents Sean and Margaret. Next is senior, number 13, Michael Bouchard, and his parents Tricia and Mike. Next we have senior, number 17, John Villani, and his parents Ro and Mike. Next we have senior, number 24, Jake Whalen, and his parents Denise and Mike. Next up is senior, number 25, Chris Goggin, and his mom, Linda. Next up is senior, number 27, Dom Scherzy, and his parents, Anna Marie and Mark. Next up is senior number 33, Devin Hennessy, and his parents Cindy and Dean. Next up is senior captain, number 18, Patrick McCarthy, and his parents Cindy and Dave.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Next up is senior captain, number 20, Frank Falco, and his parents Mark and Tanya.
Is there some connection between lacrosse and hockey? Because this is a lot of the hockey team.
They're similar. Same skill set.
It's not like Owen, Donnie, Pat. They're all
Next up is senior captain, number 21, Donnie Shaw, and his parents Colleen and Donnie. Our last senior is senior captain, number 23, Cam Cadaro, and his parents Diane and Pat. We'd also like to recognize our scorekeepers, Brianna McDonald, Gianna Frangillo, Julia Nuzzo, and Madison Arrigo.
So it's just like half and half, so you don't have it like categories. Just like that half, go back and forth and follow.
You can cheat in a little bit because see how that blue line is underlining the 0 and the 30?
Yeah.
It's called the box. Once you bring it into the box, you're not allowed to take it back out. So you don't have to do like the 50-yard line to the net. You can do like the 30 and have it zoomed that way, you know what I mean? So it's not all the way mega zoomed in, but you're getting at least closer than like the entire half of the field.
Yeah.
We are here to introduce the Peabody 100 card. This was a concept that we came up with to help raise money for our centennial events. With this card, you'll be able to go into any participating business and you'll be able to get whatever discount that they're providing. Businesses who are participating will have one of these in their window and it'll tell you that they're a PVD 100 card participant. You pay once and it's good for 18 months. Imagine that, a $20 card, good for 18 months. For more information on any of our centennial events or on how to get a card, please go to our website at PVD100, again it's PVD100.com.
That's all right. I'm going to take them home. All right, and welcome to Veterans Memorial Stadium here in Peabody, Massachusetts. We're on the Coley Lead Field where the Haverhill Hillies are taking on the Peabody Tanners. You're an announcer. I guess so. Single camera. I'm taking those home. I'm Ben Meadows, pre-game commentator for you here, sitting alongside Matthew Smith, my cameraman, and Stefan Jandrasevitz, my wonderful in-game announcer. We're just about ready to go here with the face-off to start the game. And of course, as you saw previous to the game starting, tonight was the Tanners senior night. Wonderful display here. Lots of seniors on the lacrosse squad. Had about 15 to 20. Take a pause for the stadium announcements.
Number 2, sophomore tackler, Peyton Chesky. Number 7, junior tackler, Grant Chesky. Number 1,
I guess we could do halves.
junior tackler, Jason Tufts. Number 19, senior midfielder, Zach Hilton. Number 3, sophomore midfielder, Patrick Fitzgibbons. Number 6, sophomore LSM, Owen Keegan. Number 11, senior defenseman, Michael Gleason. Number 16, senior defenseman, Tommy Trenner. Number 22, sophomore defenseman, Brendan Coloso. And number 20, sophomore goalie, Shane Corbett. And now for Peabody. At attack, senior number 13, Michael Bouchard. Senior number 11, Aiden Stantier. And senior number 13, Devin Hennessy. At midfield, sophomore number 12, Landon R. Number 23, senior captain, Dan Cadaro. And number 27, junior, Tim January. At defense, senior, number 7, Nelson Campos. Senior captain, number 18, Patrick McCarthy. And senior captain, number 21, Donnie Shaw. In goal for Peabody is junior, number 30, Jake DeStefano.
We're about ready to get kicked off here. I think Peabody's already qualified for the tournament. Right? No? Does anybody know? No clue. Oh, here we go. The national anthem. Wonderful rendition of the national anthem. Great stuff. I think finally we're ready to get underway here, so I'm going to be turning our microphone skills over to my good pal, Stefan Jandrasevich. He's going to wow you with a lot of jersey numbers for both teams. Really good stuff. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this wonderful evening of Peabody High School lacrosse.
Hello, my name is Stefan Jandrasevich. I'm here with the wonderful Ben Meadows, who just gave me the best introduction I've ever had to any game I've ever announced. I am sorry I do not know many of these.
That's what I'm here for.
I'm sorry that I do not know many of these names. I have the seniors' numbers and names, so I'll be using theirs, but I do not know any underclassmen or juniors. Or necessarily the game at that. When the penalties are being called, I'm probably gonna just be like, "What? Huh?"
I'll be in on the first half.
I feel like Ben here is a expert lacrosse player, so he might be helping me when it comes to the penalties, but I'm still going to be having some trouble. We got the goalies running off to their respective goals here. Peabody on the right. Who are we going against? Haverhill on the left. Ooh, Haverhill. I have a couple of friends that live in Haverhill. Supposedly they're not very good at any of their sports.
They're okay at lacrosse.
Well, as my friends tell it, they are terrible at everything.
All right, I'm keyed in here.
We got number 12 right here in the center.
Stefan, I'm back.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to be here for the first half.
Yo,
I'm going to give you color commentary. You're going to be the play-by-play. Yep. It's blue. Haverhill Hillies in the blue and gold with the Peabody Tanners in the oh, yeah, that's right. That is black. I'm colorblind. And the Peabody Tanners are in the baby blue and white.
All right, here we are in the center. Peabody trying to scoop it out.
Face off one by Peabody.
Number 28 comes out with it.
Long stick midi in the corner of the box.
Throws it back to Patrick McCarthy. Over to number 23, Cam Cadaro.
Cam Cadaro over to number 3. Number 3 punches the box to keep possession.
3's Tyler Flynn. Passing it behind the net. Devin Hennessy with it. Back
out.
To 4.
Back out of the box.
Back to Cam Cadaro. Cam Cadaro trying to drive it in. Takes a shot, misses.
Missed wide left. Peabody gets the possession arrow still.
That was a very aggressive first play for Peabody there.
So on a missed shot, you just have to be the first person to the end line, and that's how you keep possession. If the Hillies player had outran that Peabody player to the end line, it'd be Hillies ball.
Huh.
That's why we
You learn
stay possession.
something new every day. Devin Hennessy with it. Trying to push it out front by driving it. Passes it up to Tyler Flynn. Tyler Flynn takes it back behind. Throws right in front of the net to Cam Cadaro. Cam Cadaro chokes on the
Looked like a kick save by the goalie.
Devin Hennessy being pushed over by number 11 on Haverhill. Haverhill picking it up. Trying to bring it down the field, but again, Peabody usually acts like a swarm of bees when it comes to their defensive play.
That number 11 for the Hillies looks like he's going to be a force to be reckoned with in the defensive end. Haverhill with possession now, about the 40-yard line.
Peabody ripping it out of the Haverhill's possession. Number 4 taking it right up to the net, giving it over to Devin Hennessy. Devin Hennessy takes a shot, and in it goes. Great shot there.
Wasn't a clean shot. Goalie made initial save, but the ball just happened to roll the wrong way for them. 1-0 Peabody with 10:17 left in the first.
Goal's a goal, isn't it?
Goal is a goal. That's right. Kind of a redemption goal for number 4, seeing how Cadaro couldn't put it in on that same doorstep look.
Yep. Which was a sort of a missed opportunity, but I'm glad we were able to recover it.
Could be 2-0 right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Face off at the center. Peabody wins it again. Ooh, we got to hold possession. Hold off the face-off on Peabody, so it'll be Hillies ball 19 to punch it into the offensive side of the field for him.
Another whistle blown.
Just a reset whistle. Allows them to start the game in the bottom of the box.
19 here. Pat McCarthy hitting him right off the head with his stick.
Yeah, he's got to be careful with those. They're going to start calling those later on in the game.
I'm fairly certain that they probably didn't call it because the kid took a dive.
It's high school officiating, so you can never be too surprised.
Yep. Ball passes number 13. 13 has to race it before it goes out.
Does a good job of keeping it in. Resetting play up in the corner. 13 enters the box.
Owen Brewster doing a pretty good job holding him off from the rest of the team. Number 13 passes up to 19. Patrick McCarthy on top of him. Takes a shot, completely misses, spikes it into the ground.
No, went off somebody's helmet.
Did it? I thought it just went straight into the ground.
Yep, helmet.
Owen Brewster picks it up,
Yep.
passes it over to 21.
Possession Peabody. Nice upfield
28
movement.
now has it, bringing it right up to the net. Takes a shot, misses.
Wide right. Hillies win the foot race, Hillies ball. That was a beautiful pass by 21 on Peabody. Pretty much threaded the needle to his fellow long stick midi. Hillies ball at the X. Going to have 11 defense for the Hillies. Bring it up. As always, want to thank Matt Smith for being our cameraman today.
Matt Smith is a very great kid. I can attest to that.
I concur.
Basically my partner in crime.
Hillies move it down to the X. Number 7 possesses on the X. 15 over on the side.
Passing it back and forth. Puts it right in front of the net.
Ooh,
misses the shot.
13 can't hold on to it.
Owen Brewster picks it back up, taking it back down the field.
Ooh.
Throws it up. Oh, that goes
And
way out.
That was an absolute lollipop.
13, I believe, might have beat him to the race, but
Absolute lollipop on that. No need for an excessive pass like that. Got to settle it down on fast breaks.
Haverhill now having control of it. 23.
Hillies
Trying to
coming
run
back.
past Pat McCarthy. Pat McCarthy slashing with the stick.
Back over to X. Number 7 setting up the play.
Was in front. I believe that was a timeout.
Yep.
I think I've been hearing the Haverhill coaches calling for that for like the past couple of minutes, but
Probably.
nobody's been listening.
Sounds about right.
I didn't want to comment on it because I didn't know if that was just out of context or something. Let's score 1-0.
Yep, 1-0 with 7:53 left in the first quarter. We'll pause for station identification. This is PVMHS Telecommunications. I'm Ben Meadows alongside with
Stefan Jandrusevitz.
and Matt Smith, our cameraman. Not too certain, but I'm pretty sure Peabody's already locked themselves up with a position in the MIAA tournament. Don't quote me on that though.
They look to be doing pretty well this year.
I know
just
they
by this
started off.
game.
I know they started off strong. We'll see how they finish out the season here. I know they've got one or two more games before the regular season has ended. So we'll see how it goes. Peabody all set to take the field again as the Hillies break their huddle, coming off the timeout.
You know, Haverhill's coaches weren't too happy with number 13 there when he missed that shot right in front of the goal.
No, you got to
I think
convert
they
on
pulled him
stuff
right
like
off
that.
the field as soon as they saw that.
Yeah, you definitely have to convert on stuff like that. Doesn't get much easier than a doorstep shot.
Haverhill starting off with the ball. 19 in possession of it. Trying to get past number 28.
Brings it out of the
I
box.
believe his name is Timothy January.
Uses his own teammate as a
Don't quote me on
pick.
that.
19 still possessing. He's got to be careful. He's going to get called for a ward.
Owen Brewster fighting him.
Ooh.
2 slips past Owen Brewster. Donnie Shaw pushes him out.
Yep, that's going to be a flag. Push from behind with possession. Haverhills are going to go man up here with 7:19 in the first quarter.
Although that was a penalty, I'm pretty sure that was a good play by Donnie because
Yeah,
if two got any closer to that net, that would have been a
more
doorstep
often
shot
than
and
not,
probably a score.
Yeah, that probably saved a goal, but now they have to fend off for 30 seconds man down, which could result in a goal anyway. 7
could.
cycles it around, 2 back to 7. Got to have a better angle shot than that. Can't see the number. I believe that was 19. Yep, 19 with
19,
the
yeah, took that
off-angle shot. Goes wide left. Hillies retain possession, though.
One
Shot
Ooh,
score.
that was a good play there by Haverhill.
From about 10,
Wasn't even
10
paying
feet
attention.
out. 10 feet outside of the crease.
Yeah, about so.
Perfect one-look pass off the side.
Peabody was just not expecting that.
Jump step, put his whole body behind the shot. Perfect. Ties it up 1-1. Haverhill takes advantage of being a man up and makes Peabody pay for it. All set for a face-off here. Got Pat McCarthy on our close side for Peabody. Another face-off win.
Haverhill's going to come out with it. Oh, Peabody steals it back up. Number 13, Mike Bouchard with it. Passing it over to Devin Hennessy.
Brings it
Devin Hennessy
around.
still having control of it. Looking for somebody to pass it to. Throws it all the way back to number 23. Up to number 3, Tyler Flynn.
Shot on net, save. Hillies keeper's been having himself a good night so far. A little errant pass there, but it gets it over the midfield line. Quickly scooped up by Peabody defenseman number 21.
Donnie Shaw passing it up to number 28. Up to number 13. Missed shot.
Shot wide. Look for like this motion and stuff like that. Or if you see a guy with just one foot on.
Whistle being called here. I believe Devin Hennessy's going to be starting off with the ball.
But yeah, don't worry about it.
Drops it. Number 11 scoops it back up, taking it around the net. Gives it over to the goalie.
Hillies' defense has been really strong so far here tonight.
And goalie overthrows it to number 19, throwing it out.
Quick change of possession there. Tanner's ball.
Number 11 with it now. Number 11 passing it up to 4. 4 charging right in. Takes a shot, misses.
Wide left. Peabody's getting the opportunities. They just can't put the ball on the net.
Personally, I think they just need to slow it down a little bit, because if they slowed down these shots, they would have been all making these, because a lot of these have been like very close, considering the range for this.
That's right.
And they almost immediately after they take a shot, they either spike to the ground or they hit the goalie.
Another quick no-angle shot by Peabody. Loose ball push results in a turnover for Peabody. And just like that, Haverhill can't seem to be connecting on very simple passes, and they throw it away in their own offensive zone.
Pat McCarthy is going to be starting off with the ball for Peabody. Passing it up to number 28.
Right up the field, Peabody goes.
Going straight in, taking a shot, bouncing it off the ground, giving it back to number 11.
Loose ball, ball's out.
Everybody's fighting for it, up in the air. And whistle blown.
Jeez. Double team on number 3. Hillies possessing the ball again. 19, he's been having a tough time with some stick work here. Didn't.
"19 getting a little heated out there.
Yeah.
It's only the first quarter.
Way he's playing's really getting inside his own head here.
Is that 2 flags or is this 1?
That's 2 flags. He keeps running his mouth, and he's going to be spending a couple of minutes in the box now because of it. Started as a simple box violation. You get 10 seconds once you're in the offensive side of the ball, of the field, to punch it into the box, which runs from the 30 to the goal line.
Yes.
And didn't do that. They called the infraction on it. His reaction from that call got him his first flag. Second flag was running his mouth on the way to the bench. He's probably going to be locked in for at least a minute 30 here on sportsmanlike conduct. It's gonna be a big opportunity for Peabody here, because unlike most penalties, locked in means even if they score a goal, that penalty stays in the box, so they can have an opportunity for 2-3 goals here.
Also, number 19 would seem to have been one of their most active players on the field.
Certainly. And I think those few miscues by him earlier in the game have really gotten to his head now.
You ain't kidding. It's only the first quarter, 4 minutes left.
We're back in here. Peabody cycles it around on the man advantage, looking for an opportunity.
Trying to throw it in, but it's body blocked by number 11.
Not very often you see 2 long stick middies on a man-up situation, but somehow Peabody keeps possession of the ball. Oh, there's a miscue, and Peabody throws it away off of the stick of Cam Cadaro. Like I said, Peabody's opting to go with 2 long stick middies on their man-up team. Not very usual, but huge huck.
Donnie Shaw immediately picking it up, bringing it down the field.
Wow, good heady play to stay on side.
Tries throwing it back to Cam Cadaro, bounces off the top of his stick again and throws it out.
Yeah, missed call there by the referee, ignoring the fact that they're on sides.
Haverhill bringing it all the way down the field. And 28 knocking him right out.
That's a cross check all day, every day. No way. You gotta have your hands together for a double.
13 bringing it down. I
Big
guess he
time
gets
missed
out.
call there by the refs.
Really aggressive by Peabody there. Another whistle blown, but I think this is going to be Peabody's ball.
In order to two-hand check someone, you have to have your hands together and no stick can be exposed between, otherwise it's a cross check, but they really decided to just ignore that fact. Play on, I guess.
Number 4 bringing it in, charging at the goal again. Misses, bounces up. Cam Kadaro chasing for it. Actually, that's not Cam Kadaro, that's Devin Hennessy.
Penalty's been released. Hillies are no longer a man down here.
That means that Peabody is not taking advantage of their man up.
Number 11.
Devin Hennessy taking a shot.
Yeah, Haverhill defense once again doing a really good job keeping.
Whistle blown.
Wow.
Refs seem to be calling a lot this game.
Yeah, a lot against Haverhill. Seems a little lopsided here, but that's all right, I guess. Maybe one of the refs is a Peabody player's dad.
You'll never know.
Nope, we'll never know. So I guess they're calling a trip here. Looked to me like the player fell over his own 2 feet, but Haverhill going back man down here. Once again, Peabody's man up has 2 long stick middies on the field.
Devin Hennessy throwing it over to 28, who throws it up to Patrick McCarthy. Back over to 4.
Doing a good job cycling it around at the X right now. Left side of the field, up center. Pat McCarthy with space, plays catch with the goalie. Nice save by number 20.
I think that was a little too predictable for
Yeah.
Peabody to probably go with that.
Can't do a lot with a long stick midi playing the point. Number 11 here.
Passing it all the way down, forcing the goalie to come out of net and pick it up. Number 31 passing it up the field to Patrick McCarthy. Over to 28.
Peabody's been doing a really good job with the clear so far here today.
Devin trying to pass it over to number 11, but number 11 messes up the pass, and that could have been an easy goal right there if he made that. Just throw it in right between the crease.
Both teams playing really good on their defensive end of the field. Peabody having no problem clearing the ball out, but they can't cash in on the finish. Another missed cross check. Apparently the refs don't believe in putting your hands together on the stick.
That was definitely a cross check from where
But
we're standing.
Pat McCarthy doesn't get the penalty called on him.
Number 15 has it. Donnie Shaw and Patrick McCarthy fighting for it.
Things getting a little chippy, but
Yeah, that's what happens with games like these. A lot of
That's right.
contact means a lot of hurt feelings.
testosterone's flowing.
Number 11 just barely missing the shot, hitting off the side of the net.
I really wonder who laces these people's sticks, because someone put their shooting strings in backwards or something, because it's almost comical how badly they're missing the net here.
Devin Hennessy really fighting for the ball, fighting with the goalie. Goalie has to make a race back to the...
And he throws it away.
That was not a good play
Completely
whatsoever.
empty net. Goalie's getting no help in the corner, and Peabody throws the ball away. No wonder it's a 1-1 game with 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Oh, Haverhill possesses over on their offensive zone.
Ball missing. It might go out. But,
Gotta go get it. 25
number 2
seconds.
there.
Number 2 possesses. Goes on the face dodge. Can't really do it. Takes a shot. There's a
flag.
penalty there. There'll be a penalty on Peabody. I think they were getting a little too chippy there.
Referees probably just didn't like what he was seeing.
Might have called a slash hit to the hands. Not too sure. All right, 16 seconds.
13 trying to throw it right into the net, but Donnie Schutz has nothing to do with that.
Ref calls that a shot, and Hillies retain possession on the fact that they won the foot race to the end line. Number 2.
Throwing it right in, deflected by number 13, deflected.
And that's the period.
Donnie Shaw not messing with number 3 over there. And that's the end of the first quarter.
Tie
Scores-
game, 1-1.
Yeah, 1-1.
Not much action after the first 3 minutes of the game.
Well, mostly a lot of pushing and shoving and hurt feelings, but no. A lot of pushing, and pushing, shoving, hurt feelings, but after that, it's been nothing.
Defensive play has been pretty good here, pretty much all around. Both teams just can't get it going offensively. Not much to say here, really, because Peabody and Hillies both have had a bunch of chances here, just can't convert. Peabody, for one, is walking it pretty much right up to the crease and just can't cash in on that last minute of wrist flick, essentially. But hopefully the offense will pick up for both teams here in the second quarter. We shall see. We'll be right back after this message from Peabody Access Telecommunications.
We are here to introduce the Peabody 100 card. This was a concept that we came up with to help raise money for our centennial events. With this card, you'll be able to go into any participating business and you'll be able to get whatever discount that they're providing. Businesses who are participating will have one of these in their window and it'll tell you that they're a Peabody 100 card participant. You pay once and it's good for 18 months. Imagine that, a $20 card, good for 18 months. For more information on any of our centennial events or on how to get a card, please go to our website at Peabody 100, again it's Peabody100.com.
Yep.
And we're back. Score still 1-1 at the beginning of the second. We're swapping sides here. Peabody on the left and Haverhill on the right. Going to be starting off with, I can't see the number for the kid in the center. Number 9, Owen Brewster. Whistle almost a couple seconds in, immediately blown. Going to be Haverhill ball. Number 5 taking it in. Number 5 trying to pass it over to number 1, who's right in the center. Number 1 hits the ball back towards the goalie. Goalie scoops it up, passes it over to Owen Brewster. Owen Brewster charging it down the field, outrunning his defensive opponent. Now on the offensive side, passing it up. Number 33, Devin Hennessy now has it, passing it over to Cam Cadaro. Up to Tyler Flynn.
Peabody's penalty has been released. We are now even.
Number 1 comes out. Tyler Flynn taking a shot, outracing number 15 and making it. Great shot by Tyler Flynn right in the lower right-hand side of the goalie.
Yeah, it was a great job of getting away and slipping past his defender, opening up some space to be able to take that overhand shot like he just
You
did.
need a little bit more shots like that with a little bit more precision rather than the wild shots that have been almost spiking in the ground a couple feet in front of them or bouncing off of the helmets of their
That's right.
opponents.
It's all about finding alleys and openings to get that stick whipped around.
12 fighting for the ball.
Got a bit
Haverhill
of a
comes
scrum
out with it.
there in
Number
the
5.
Face off, punches it into the box rather quickly, wasting no time offensively here. Got past the ball though. Hold the ball for any period of time, draw all the attention.
Number 13 passes it over to 15. Behind the net towards number 2, I believe.
Trying to cycle it around. That's
Yes.
7. 7 with the
7,
ball.
7.
2's playing the X. Back out to 15. Over to the top to 13. 13 punches it into the box. Nice dodge. Opens up some contact. I mean, once again, cross-check to the head it looked like, but we're not calling that. Haverhill retains possession. 2 working from the X. Tries to dodge around. Got to
passing
pass.
to 15.
Got to pass.
Passing 15.
Ball's down. Where's his help? Yeah, we got a 2-2.
Number 7 scooping it up, trying to take it out.
He leaves
Stick
his
getting knocked out of his hand.
leaves his stick out high and dry.
It's going to be Peabody's ball.
Somehow that's a Peabody retainment of possession, but all right.
28 now has it.
Yep. Punches into the box. Comes down along the side here. Works it around to X. 33 gets manhandled in the crease. It's a crease violation.
Haverhill ball now. Number 5 going to be taking it out for them. Slides on right by number 13. Passes number Devin Hennessy.
Yep, that was a nice little fancy move along the sideline there.
Scooping by all those kids and then gets
Gotta pass
hit
the
right in
ball.
the chest with the by Donnie Shaw's stick. Patrick McCarthy jumping on the kid.
Yeah.
I don't think that's necessarily legal. I don't know what they're thinking.
It's about the 4th or 5th time he's done that so far in this game, and
Still no call for it.
finally getting called for it here.
Oh, that was a call for that? I didn't know if that was against
Finally.
Haverhill or
It finally was.
Donnie Shaw or something.
Looks like McCarthy's going to go to the box. We'll see. We'll see whoever takes a knee next to the scorer's table. Yep, it is in fact.
Yeah, I wouldn't believe Cam Kadaro was nowhere near that mess. Haverhill now has control of it, passing it over number 2. 1 trying to take a quick shot like they did the last time they get their goal, but misses.
One has that front of crease presence that is really, really attractive for the Haverhill Hillies right now.
He's like one of those. He's just a
getting some
very
good looks.
scary glass cannon, it seems.
Yep, he's getting some good looks. If only he could catch the ball. Got to go get that loose ball here, guys.
Number 1 takes it out. Passing it over number 7
Haverhill's-
so he can go back in.
Haverhill's looking a little lackluster here right now. So apparently that was only
5 takes a shot, bounces on the outside of the net.
Ooh, thought that was in for a second there. Brewster, who took over from McCarthy on the released penalty, gives them an odd break.
Loses control of his ball. Haverhill picks it back up.
Yep. Beautiful, beautiful job by the Hillies here.
11 taking it out. Passing it up to over number 1.
Great job by the starting defenseman for Haverhill here.
Back over to number 15. Ball loses control. Peabody picks it back up. Number 28 passes it over to the goalie. Goalie twirling it around, waiting for an opening. Gives it over to Nelson. What's his last name? Nelson Campos. That's it. Nelson passes it up to Owen Brewster. Over to Cam Kadaro, and whistle is blown. I believe that's a timeout.
Yep. I think Peabody just took the timeout there.
Score is 2-1 with 8 minutes left in the second quarter.
That's right.
Now, yes, our prom is tomorrow.
Why is it on a Thursday?
Because our school doesn't like us.
Stefan just informed me that their school doesn't like them. That's why their prom is on Thursday. Interesting, riveting stuff here. It is true. I believe my cameraman, Matthew Smith, is also attending.
Yep.
He sure is.
Now, the reason why they do it on a Thursday is supposedly because it's cheaper for the venue.
Probably. I mean, that would make sense. I can see that. Where is it?
What's the name? It's someplace in Boston.
Oh, it's a hotel in Boston.
I can tell you that it's Boston something.
We'll just say a hotel in Boston.
Yeah. I think it begins with an A. I think it begins with an A.
I don't know enough about Boston hotels. Well, I wish you guys the best of luck and have a lot of fun. Don't get arrested. I won't bail you out. Yeah, I will. You got my number. Stefan would have to beg.
What?
I said, don't get arrested. I won't bail you out. And Matt goes, yeah, you will. And I was like, well, maybe you, but not Stefan.
He'll be my one phone call.
Okay, perfect. If I'm asleep, it's your own fault. Get arrested sooner in the night. All right, we're all set to resume play here.
Number 4 starting off with a ball, passing it over to Tyler Flynn.
6v6, all even here.
Tyler Flynn immediately charging in the net. Just
Nice.
barely misses the net, bouncing it right in front of the goalie's feet.
That was a nice save there by Haverhill goalie. He's really reading the bounce shots here by the Tanners pretty well.
Takes the ball out, throws it over to number 3, overshoots number 3, goes over to Cam Cadaro. Cam's now taking it out. No, actually, that's not Cam Cadaro. I believe that might be John Villani. 11 taking a shot and goal.
That was too easy.
A little too easy. Hey, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to try and take a look down at these posters.
I am dual wielding.
Get it back, Haverhill!
While Stefan goes to find us a roster, I am going to commentate for the both of us. So Haverhill's having a really tough time getting out of their own defensive end today. Their defense shuts down Peabody's offense rather well, but their clears have been pretty much a failure so far tonight, and because of that, Peabody leads 3-1 with 7:25 left in the second quarter.
Patrick McCarthy's back out on the field. Number 12 bringing it up. Passes it over to 5. 5 takes another shot, bounces right off the post and goes out. 12 is forced to chase after and scoop it back up. 12 passes it over to Devin Hennessy. The name of the person who had made the last goal for Peabody was Aiden Santerre. He's a senior.
Saved by the Haverhill goalie.
Cam Codaro taking a shot, but just a little wide. Haverhill taking it out, but Tyler Flynn on the patrol out there, catching up and forcing him to throw it.
Long stick midi does a good job of finding his open man here.
Come on, Vlad!
Peabody ball because Haverhill fails once again to punch it into the box after 10 seconds of possessing it. Clears have been the toughest problem for Haverhill so far tonight, and Peabody's certainly taking advantage of it.
Patrick McCarthy picks up the ball, passes over to Cam. Actually, number 28, not Cam. 28 passes over to 5. 5 loses control of it, scoops it back up over to Cam Codaro.
Pass it on the X, that's
Actually,
not
that's
Cam. Now
Kevin
it's to
Hennessy.
Cam. Cam's about to get the ball.
There we go.
You got it.
All these threes in the game.
Resetting now. Looking for a, looks like it's going to be a made set play here.
4 taking a shot.
Man, 4's got some wheels. He's really creating some space here for him and the other guys.
Haverhill's goalie, though, making some fantastic saves so far. Did you see that one?
Yes, I did.
That was great. Blocked it by just Tyler Flynn trying to think of something spicy to go in there, but just gets tripped up right before, as soon as he gets right in front of the net. Haverhill picks it up, has control of it. Number 11 trying to take it down the field. Has to outrun Aiden Santerre and Devin Hennessy. Still looking for somebody to pass it to. Number 5 picks it up, drops it. Everybody's fighting for it now, and whistle is blown. I believe that's going to be against Peabody, so it's going to be Haverhill's possession. 5 now has it. Five, pass it over to 1. 1's right in front of the net, and goal there for Haverhill.
Froze the goalie right in his tracks right there.
Smart
Put it in
thinking
5 hole. That's how you move the ball around. We got to see a lot more of that from Haverhill if they're going to stay in this game here.
Haverhill's been getting all their goals by quickly surprising the Peabody defense, because although Peabody defense is great, they sort of get caught up.
The only way you're going to beat the Peabody defense is keeping them off balance by moving the ball. That is key. Move the ball, and you will win the game.
Although Haverhill's biggest problem when it comes to offensive is that they just hold on to the ball for forever, and they
Yep. Got to pass that.
That would be slashing, right?
Yep.
That's the hand.
That is a slash. That's a slash all day, every day of the week.
It seems like Patrick McCarthy's the only one that I've been noticing that's really just hitting his offensemen.
Honestly, between hockey and lacrosse, I've gathered that Pat McCarthy's kind of a crazy person.
Yeah, he's a little bit aggressive when it comes to the games he plays in.
Yeah, he's
although when you're talking to him outside of these games, he's actually a very nice kid. He's just very aggressive and very competitive.
Yeah, it's good to see. Need more of it in sports, that's for sure.
Donnie Shaw now has it. Passing it over number 8. 8 just completely swarmed by Haverhill.
Wow.
Passes over to Nelson Campos. Just a little too high for Nelson to scoop up.
Throws it away. That's all right, though. 3-2 with 4:25 left.
2 now has control of it for Haverhill. Passing it over to 5. 28 now has it for Peabody. Hands it over to number 31, the goalie. Goalie has to rush out with it. What is? He's taking it all the way past the midfield. Hands it over to number 4. 4 loses control of it. Haverhill almost scoops it back up, but Devin Hennessy's there. Devin Hennessy tries taking a shot. Oh, no, he passes over to 5, who immediately turns around and gets another goal for Peabody. A little bit of a good play there by Devin and number 5.
Peabody's really capitalizing on the unsettled transitions here. When they're playing settled lacrosse, they're getting beat by the extra pass, but right now, fast break is where Peabody's thriving, and they're really cashing in on it, making it 4-2 with 3:57 left in the second.
Score is 4-2 with 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Peabody in the lead. Ball gets scooped out. Number 6 for Haverhill takes it out. Number 28, that's going to be a cross check.
Penalty all day, every day.
If that's not a cross check, then I don't know what these guys are thinking.
Even though Peabody's winning the game, they're playing like they're losing. They're getting really unnecessary roughness all over the field here between Pat McCarthy and most of the guys that are wielding the long stick poles here. They're just too aggressive. They got to come off the hands and play lacrosse.
Well, I know that a lot of these kids come from the hockey team, and their hockey team is extremely aggressive. Donnie Shaw and Patrick McCarthy are 2 that I can name off right off the bat. Owen Brewster. And Chris Goggin, they're all very aggressive hockey players, and now here they are on a lacrosse team.
Don't have as many pads on when you're playing lacrosse, so you're going to feel those hits
number
a lot
3,
more.
almost scooping it up, but that was a great save by number 31.
Plays the
anything,
clear.
that was luck.
Plays the clear right to his Haverhill teammate.
16 has control of it, passing it up to number 1.
Haverhill punching it back into the box here, looking to capitalize as they're a man up.
13 passing it back to 7. Seems like most of the Haverhill kids are much smaller than the Peabody kids, at least from the angle that I'm sitting at right now.
Sure looks like it.
5, almost getting another goal.
Crease violation following up his shot. Got to watch your feet down there near the net.
Nelson Campo first has it, trying to fight number 2 with it. Passes it over to the goalie. Passes it over to Cam Cadaro. Cam Cadaro slides past number 13, running right for the goal. Takes a step off, trying to slow down the play.
Punches into the box to beat the clock. Peabody possessing in their own offensive zone, a man down right
Waiting
now.
for something. He's about to get jumped on by number 3 and 13. Passes over to Aiden Santerre.
Bringing it all the way up
takes it all
top
the
to
way
setting up a play here.
Santerre running circles around them. Passes over to number 4. Misses number 4. Nelson comes out trying to scoop it up. That's going to be an offsides.
Yeah, that was a bit of a brain fart there. Can't just run across the line unless you have 3 men back on your defensive side of the field.
Ooh.
That was actually a really awesome dodge play there, but
Ball's going out.
Haverhill really lackluster on the follow of their shots and passes here. But it looked like number 5 passed it to number 1, but number 1 pulled his stick back at the last second, so it was almost a shot by 5. Really good job of face guarding the goalie there. We got another timeout here with 1:30 left in the half. It's PVD Tanner's 4 and the Haverhill Hillies 2.
Honestly, I believe that if Haverhill can pull themselves together and Peabody keeps up with these aggressive penalties, then Peabody's going to lose this game.
Yeah, Peabody's got to be careful here. The more this game goes on, the more liberal the refs are going to be with throwing those flags. Refs were definitely letting Peabody get away with a few things here earlier in the game, but as the game goes on, the penalties become more and more frequent. We'll see how that progresses, but I tell you, Haverhill's really got to work on getting their clears. There's no order to the madness here in the sense of when they get the ball back in their defensive zone, they don't have any plan of how to get it over to their offense. And all game we've been seeing that, and all game Peabody's been taking advantage of it, whether it's errant passes or possessing the ball in your defensive end for too long. Peabody's regained possession off of stuff like that and really capitalized with a few goals here.
I also been noticing that usually when Haverhill makes a shot against Peabody, most of the time they do not get a rebound. Most of the time it's immediately picked up by Peabody and they disengage the ball almost quickly, very quickly.
Yeah, the Peabody netminder's been doing a really good job of keeping things in check. He's trapping the ball with the head of his stick and really making it tough for those Hilly attackmen. Looks like we're reset to get going here.
I believe
1:30 left. Peabody possesses.
Cam Kadar charging in. Throws it over to number 5. Thrive's trying to spike it back, but it bounces off of one of the players.
Yep. Hit his teammate right in the foot, I believe. It's trapped down by the Hillies goalie.
Hillies not taking it out. What was that? By Chris Goggin.
Timeout.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if that was a penalty or something, but that seemed a little weird what he just did there. He just took the stick and almost like
ill-timed timeout, because that might have actually been the Hillies' first successful clear of the day, and their coach opts to call a timeout instead of letting play progress. It'll be interesting to see who they award possession to, seeing how the timeout was called while the ball was in the air.
Usually you would think that if your team has the possession, you would wait for the timeout unless they're in the middle of doing something extremely stupid.
Yeah, maybe Haverhill's coach saw something we didn't see in his own team, and he wanted to stop it and settle it down and really take advantage of this last 67 seconds here in the half. Because as we know, once the half ends, possession doesn't matter. We always have a face-off to start both the first and second halves, where the start of the second and fourth quarters, it's whoever was possessing the ball at the end of the first and third quarters gets to keep it. So we'll see what the Haverhill Hillies have drawn up here for this offensive zone possession, and hopefully they'll cash in on it.
28's going to be guarding number 3, who has the ball. Owen Brewster stopping him. Picking up the ball for himself, slowing it down a little, passing it over to number 26. 26 loses control. Hilly's fighting for it, but 26 picks it back up, keeps it in. Hilly's knock it out of his stick. Number 5 charging
Fast
it in,
break.
trying to pass it over to number 1, but Patrick McCarthy is able to stop the ball midair. Number 3 not paying attention.
Lets the ball hit him right in his heel. kind of embarrassing play right there. But once again, Haverhill defenseman number 11 saves the team with a good pick of the pocket here. Another cross check by Pat McCarthy.
It's not going to be a penalty, but that's going to be Haverhill ball, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can cross check on loose balls without getting a penalty. It's just change of possession.
All right, well, I'm glad that the referees are able to point these out a little bit.
Yeah.
They're not totally oblivious.
No. As is very common in high school officiating. Haverhill with the ball here with 9 seconds.
Number one
face
has
dodge.
really
face
fighting
dodge.
Donnie Shaw for it. Turning around,
Shoots,
taking
scores
a
with
shot.
3 seconds left in the half. That
Little bit of a choke there by
quite
Donnie
the
Shaw.
play.
A really slick move by number one.
Number one is really standing out as an offensive force for the Haverhill Hillies.
Number 1 and number 11.
He's got all 3 goals for the Hillies here today.
He seems to be the go-to man, it seems. Wait, you sure about the second one? I thought the second one was by number 5.
I thought it was 1. I think it was 1. We'll have to check. We'll check the score sheet and get back to you. Face-off here, pretty much useless as time runs down, and that's the half. Peabody Tanners 4, Haverhill Hillies 3. Not a lot of offensive production, but when there were goals, they were good goals.
See, stuff like what number 1 just did there is how they're going to be able to defeat Peabody.
Yep.
Peabody, they keep up with these very aggressive. Like, they could have taken over the ball right there when Pat got the call for cross-checking, and then Haverhill got control of it.
Yep.
That could have been an easy Peabody pickup. It would be 4-2 still, or even 5-2.
The errant sticks mainly by, sadly to say it, but Pat McCarthy alone has more stick infractions in this game than his entire team combined, and because of that, Haverhill's only up by 1.
But he also is a very good defenseman, so taking him out of the game is not very smart. Not a very smart move by, the coach.
Well, from what I gather, he's only been out of the game when he's sitting in the box. So we'll see how this unfurls here in the second half. For PVMHS Telecommunications, I'm Ben Meadows.
I'm Stefan Chandrasevitz.
And we're with Matthew Smith. And stay tuned for the second half.
We are here to introduce the Peabody 100 card. This was a concept that we came up with to help raise money for our centennial events. With this card, you'll be able to go into any participating business and you'll be able to get whatever discount that they're providing. Businesses who are participating will have one of these in their window, and it'll tell you that they're a Peabody 100 card participant. You pay once, and it's good for 18 months. Imagine that, a $20 card, good for 18 months. For more information on any of our centennial events or on how to get a card, please go to our website at Peabody 100, again it's Peabody100.com.
Yes, go. All right, and welcome back. We're here at Veterans Memorial Stadium for the second half of the Peabody Tanners versus the Haverhill Hillies.
Scores 4-3 with Peabody in the lead, but Hillies starting to pick up the pace a little bit.
Yep, all set for the opening second half face-off as the ref checks both the players' sticks, and we're away. Ball is staying stagnant, and
Peabody comes out with
up
it.
by
Patrick
Peabody.
McCarthy.
Peabody going the wrong way with the ball.
I think that was just where momentum was taking him at that point.
Yeah,
but now they're in trouble. Whistle being blown.
We'll see. It's Haverhill ball here, though. I think Pat McCarthy forgot what side he was playing on.
Number 1 has it, passing over to 7.
Cycles it to X. 7 moves out of X, brings it around.
13 now has it.
Working it through.
Taking a shot, blocked.
Save.
Scooped
Nice
up by number
save.
28.
Save from his knees. Donnie Shaw. Nope, no, that's not Donnie Shaw. Long errant pass to absolutely no one. 11 for Haverhill
picks it back
once
up.
again.
11 really coming
been calling
through this
11.
game.
Yeah, 11's number has been called about 500 times here today.
Patrick McCarthy hitting again. I'm waiting for another call.
Cycles it over to X.
Have to call that again. Fighting him. Inside.
Oh,
Lots
ball
of.
is out. Somehow Peabody comes out of the scrum with that.
Donnie Shaw looked like he had an axe just cutting his way through to that ball when it came to using that stick. Patrick McCarthy now takes the ball, throws it up to Donnie Shaw. I think that might be.
Thought about a shot.
Oh! Aiden Santerre with a nice shot on goal. 5-3 now.
Yeah, that was once again Peabody capitalizing on that unsettled transition.
For a second, I thought it was a offsides, but I thought I saw 7 people there, and I was like, oh, Donnie, you should probably get back onto the other side. Here we go again with the scrum. Peabody Haverhill comes out with it. Patrick McCarthy steals it, throws it up towards number 12. 12 loses control of it, has to pick it back up off the ground, but he's being shoved all around here. Flag being thrown, probably for a cross check.
Nah, it might have been a hit to the helmet. Not
Yeah.
too sure, though.
And great save there by number 20.
Yeah. Haverhill's goalie's really keeping him in this one. Wow, the skies sure have gotten ominous here at Coley Lee Field, I should say. Hopefully the storm is moving out, but it doesn't look to be the case. Storm moving right to left in front of us here.
28 starts off with the ball, passes over to Aiden Santerre, back to number 28. 28 looking like he's going to take a shot, open, throws it over to Patrick McCarthy. Peabody's just throwing it back and forth right now.
Yep, cycling it around, moving it around the box.
Devin Hennessy now has it.
Looking for that opening, that one slip up defensively by Peabody.
Throws it over to 28. That was a slick shot there by 28. Very smooth.
Did a good job of screening the goalie using his own teammates. Goalie didn't have his eyes on that one at all.
Really caught him by surprise, and that's going to be a 6-3 for Peabody.
9:32 left in the third quarter. Peabody's come out with a lot of purpose in this game so far.
Peabody comes out with it, I think. Oh, no. Haverhill. Oh, still. All right, there we go. Peabody comes out with it, number 28.
Both Haverhill guys just took each other out on that one.
Leaving the stick out a little too far, allowing Haverhill to just push him around. Aiden Santerre picks up the ball, but he's not having a steady control of it.
Nope, certainly not.
Haverhill's taking their best
it's
opportunity
kicked right
for
out.
it.
Somehow Peabody retains possession off of that chaotic mess.
Aiden throws it in over to Cam Cadaro, over to Tyler Flynn. Tyler Flynn running right towards the net. Takes a shot, bounces off the goalie, and number 11, goalie picks it up. That shouldn't have, you should have passed it. At that point, you should have passed it. He ran with it a little too far. It was very predictable, and this goalie knows what he's doing. He's not an idiot.
Yeah, this goalie's definitely carrying the team here.
Just by running in at him like that, it's sort of, especially at that distance. If you were at his doorstep, that's a different story. But once again,
far out. Once again, 50th time this game maybe, Haverhill fails to get the ball over the half-field line in under 10 seconds. Peabody luckily throws it right away, out of bounds. This has been a very sloppy game all the way around for both teams. Heading into the MIA tournament, this is something that these teams should be both using as a dust-up, getting ready for the tournament. Instead, it looks like they're digressing somehow.
Haverhill in control of it now, number 19. Ball almost goes out. Tripped. 19's back out. I haven't seen him all game. Ever since the first half of the first quarter. PVD comes out with it after tripping number 19, I guess. I don't know. But
Really?
that's another save there by number 20. Again, you can't be too predictable when it comes to these plays.
Really nice outlet pass, finally, by Haverhill.
That's going to be a flag.
Don't know how the ref from
Yeah, I was just about to say
55
that.
yards away makes the call, and the ref right on top of the play can't get the frickin' flag out of his pocket.
He must have been screened or something, but I really don't think so. He
Yeah,
probably was just
really don't think so.
staring at it and just not thinking about.
He's probably
what penalties
from
he should be
Peabody.
looking for.
Probably lives in Peabody.
Number 2 is going to be starting off the ball for Haverhill. 7 backing off. Timeout.
Yeah, they're going to set up a play here, or hopefully. Haverhill
Yeah.
hasn't done it successfully thus far, so we'll see here.
Haverhill needs to take this step by step and very carefully because we don't have much time left and they need to get up 3 points.
Yep. We'll be right back after this timeout.
We are here to introduce the Peabody 100 card. This was a concept that we came up with to help raise money for our centennial events. With this card, you'll be able to go into any participating business and you'll be able to get whatever discount that they're providing. Businesses who are participating will have one of these in their window and it'll tell you that they're a Peabody 100 card participant. You pay once and it's good for 18 months. Imagine that, a $20 card, good for 18 months. For more information on any of our centennial events or on how to get a card, please go to our website at Peabody 100, again it's Peabody 100 the number.com.
Oh, no. All right, here we go. Haverhill's on the man up here.
Number 19 taking a quick shot at number 31.
Yep. Plays catch with the goalie there. Makes it nice and easy for him.
Number 28 now has it. Walking it down the field. Coaches are yelling at him to bomb it, and so he does. Jumps over everybody else's heads. Peabody might come around with it. Cam Kadara? No, Devin Hennessy. Whistle blown. Flag thrown, not whistle blown.
Flag thrown, now whistle blown.
They rhyme, so
It was
it's okay, right?
hit to the head.
What, against Haverhill?
Haverhill, hit to the head. That brings us to even playing field 5v5 with both Peabody and Haverhill having a man in the box. Actually, nope, never mind.
Maybe?
I thought Cam Kadaro might have been called on penalty as well, but it looks like
For a
just
second, I
Donnie
thought
Shaw
Donnie-
is going to be down there.
Oh.
Donnie Shaw's in the penalty
All
box.
right, I didn't know if that he was in the
Taking a knee indicates the penalty.
Okay. I didn't know if you can be on the bench and then taking a knee, and because he looked a little close to the Peabody bench.
So that's Peabody's penalty has been released. Peabody now on the man up for what I would assume is going to be 30 more seconds.
Peabody's just taking this time to pass it around.
Yep, looking for that open shot. You know, you don't want to rush it. You're up three goals here in the second half. In this game, it's a big enough lead. Most lacrosse games can't say the same, but
Still waiting for that opening.
and
Passing it right in, number 28, and that's a goal.
That was a goal right as the penalty expired for Haverhill, too, making it 7-3 with 6:05 left in the third.
Well, I'm glad now that Peabody's starting to pull themselves together, which is at the demise of Haverhill over here. Although they're still making sort of sloppy plays, they aren't being nearly as much called for the penalties that
As
they were.
crazy as it sounds, with 18 minutes left of playing time in this game, it's anybody's game still. But yes, you would be right by saying that Haverhill's been looking very lackluster so far. Another face-off here. It's been quite the battle at midfield here
Ball pops
on
up,
every
28
face-off.
scoops it out. '28 seems to be a very reliable character for
Yes.
Peabody
Yep.
on the offensive side.
Yep, he plays most man-up situations as a long stick midi, and that says a lot about his skill set because more often than not, your long stick midi, you're sitting on the bench.
Tyler Flynn, nice little shot there against the goalie. Goalie seems to be losing his mojo all of a sudden.
Peabody's, when the defense collapses in front of you, there's not much a goalie can do. No one on Haverhill picked up the slide there. Just easy cakewalk right in. That's 2 quick goals in under a minute for Peabody here. And they're really looking to capitalize and put this game away in the third.
What really surprises me with that was that was like the 3rd or 4th time that Tyler Flynn has tried that route of trying to get a goal against the goalie. Most of those times they were blocked, and when he goes against it he goes for it a 5th time, he makes it in. And you would expect that maybe the defense or the goalie would recognize that and be able to predict it that far out.
Yeah. Well, luckily Haverhill wins the long face-off scrum and possesses it into their own offensive zone for maybe the first time in about 5 minutes. From the X, 7 works his way on 7, looking for an open shot. Takes the open shot, but it's a quick rebound. Number 2 had no idea where the ball was, goes running for the end line as the ball bounces behind him. Number 5 is coming right up behind him.
Goalie
here.
running all the way out there. What?
Yep, goalie wants a goal here. And
he has to run all the way back now because the goalie could take a bomb shot like this. Might
Get
make
in
it
the
back
net.
in time. Throws it right over to Peabody. Donnie Shaw now has it, taking it out.
Yeah, foolish possession there by Haverhill.
Almost bounces right in. But
Donnie Shaw looks for the outlet pass over to number 6, I believe.
maybe.
Well,
Number 1 just dropping the ball.
Haverhill's pretty much conceded the fact that they can't clear, and the goalies resorted to Hail Mary passes, both of which have failed just as badly as their clear attempts.
Tyler's now taking it down the field. I'm expecting him to charge. Yeah, charge right in. Takes a shot. Just
Wide
misses.
left. Wide left.
See, you can look at that in Tyler almost. He seems to be a very
You can do
aggressive
whatever if you're a goalie.
offensive player.
Yeah, you can go anywhere on the field.
He looks to be a very aggressive offensive player, just looking for those goals.
Yeah, he's
Doesn't
got a couple goals here tonight, and it's definitely the aggressiveness definitely been paid off. Let's see if our captain Cam Cadaro can get anything going here. Ooh, opens it wide open. Blocked perfectly. Caught by 22 on defense.
22 passing it over to 13. 13 drops.
Horrible errant pass, which is luckily picked up by 23. These Hillies, they're just not. They're not on. They're not in sync with each other at all today. No, that was a nice swim move by
right
13 there to retain possession for Haverhill.
Number 1
just got too many bodies crossing in front of each other there. Looked like the pass from X was aimed for both 13 and 1 at the same time.
One just picked that up, and supposedly 13 just picked that up, took a shot, and missed.
Yeah.
I think there's a lack of communications going on right now with Haverhill, and now they're just resorting to let's run at the goal and hope for the best.
Yep. It's somewhat of organized chaos right now.
17 breaking a pass. John Villani almost trying to get in there.
Number 5's got to look for the outlet pass. Once again, does not. Ball comes
Santerre
out.
takes a shot, misses.
Shot wide left.
This is the first time that I've seen
good shot
John
on the
Villani
loose ball
out here
though.
tonight. One of our few seniors on the lacrosse team. Actually, not a few. There's a ton of them.
Not a few. There's like 20 of them, I believe.
Which is, wait, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
14.
14. That's a lot of the team.
Yep.
It's going to be gone next year.
Yep.
Especially since a lot of these guys seem to be starting tonight.
Hopefully JV's ready to move right into place here, you know.
I mean, number 20, people like number 28 are still going to be around, but you know, not a lot of the team's going to be gone, and a lot of people that are new to being first string are going to be out next year. That doesn't sound too good to me.
Hopefully the coaching system here is pretty flawless with the exchange from JV to varsity.
Oh, and Brewster trying to take it in. Call against number 5, probably for...
Oh, Peabody, rarely the rare call, unable to punch it into the box within 10 seconds of being in their offensive zone.
Oh,
yep.
Okay. Tuna has control of it for Haverhill.
Once again, missed the offside call on Peabody. Oh, no, looks like they did get it, surprisingly enough. Peabody's been running blatantly offsides and gotten away with it a few times here.
I think that was just they were waiting for Peabody to gain control of the ball, and just in case Haverhill was going to make it before the...
before the ball went down on the ground. Yep.
Yeah. Because I don't if I was ever a Haverhill player and I feel like most of the calls should be made when the team that's in question has possession of it. Or else, because then you take away from the losing team here.
Well, that's one thing that lacrosse is not like hockey is. Hockey, the other team has to touch the puck or the ball to get the penalty to finally be called. Here, it's just the ball going on the ground. Now, that is a beautiful shot from the top of the box. Number 7 just threaded a needle right between the goalie's legs. Beautiful piece of shooting. Need a lot more of it in the next 13 minutes and 16 seconds of the game. Might be a too little too late scenario here if we're not too careful if you're the Hillies.
If Peabody keeps up the what they're doing now, they might be able to keep the lead. Unless they start choking in the last quarter, which isn't really a surprise when it comes to the Tanners. I've seen the worst. I've seen Peabody go from 20-0 to losing 20-21. I believe that was a softball game last year. But it's still, you're still a team, and I feel like Peabody may not choke.
We'll see. We shall see.
And as long as Haverhill stays the way they are, they're going to lose no matter what.
50 seconds left in the third quarter. Long story short, Haverhill's been having a really tough time on offense.
Number 4 taking a nice shot.
Peabody's really putting it together here on offense in the second half.
Responding a goal with a goal.
Refs have been missing a plethora of calls, which is usual. And
the one on the right has not made many calls.
It's 9-4 with 41 seconds left in the third.
Who's offsides?
The face-off guy. You're not allowed to have the majority of your body on the other side of the field. Repeatedly, the refs have not been calling it and somehow still giving possession to Peabody. But that's high school officiating for you.
28's going to be taking him down the field. Takes a whip shot right at the goalie. Goalie catches it.
This Haverhill defense is starting to get a little lackluster here. We
Yeah,
gotta
number
pick
11's
it
falling
up here.
back outside.
Yep.
And he's like basically their whole defense.
Got to get it over the half field line here.
They might be getting
and they're
tired out there.
offsides. Nope, never mind. Didn't see that guy. I thought he was out. And that's the quarter.
Wait, who do you look? There was 2 people on the other side of the 50-yard. Is that it?
You need
Offside?
3.
You need 3, yeah. Isn't that an offside?
No, because there was the 3rd player on the far side of the field that I didn't see. I thought he was standing out of bounds, but he wasn't.
Oh, I don't no wonder why I didn't
Yep.
see him either.
All right, well, going into the 4th quarter, Peabody's put up a good amount of goals here, scoring 5 goals in the quarter against Haverhill's 2. Yeah, we'll be back for the 4th quarter.
We are here to introduce the Peabody 100 card. This was a concept that we came up with to help raise money for our centennial events. With this card, you'll be able to go into any participating business and you'll be able to get whatever discount that they're providing. Businesses who are participating will have one of these in their window and it'll tell you that they're a Peabody 100 card participant. You pay once and it's good for 18 months. Imagine that, a $20 card, good for 18 months. For more information on any of our centennial events or on how to get a card, please go to our website at Peabody 100, again it's Peabody100.com.
All right, welcome back to the 4th and final quarter of today's lacrosse game at Veterans Memorial Stadium. Here's the opening face-off. Yep, offsides once again. Peabody face-off man, but they're not going to call it. That was the first clean face-off win of the entire day.
Yeah, one of the very few. It's been mostly a lot of scrums going on in the center of the field and then the ball popping out and Peabody coming out with it. Devin Hennessy trying to charge in front of the net, but number 11 forces him out.
Nice save by number 20. Finally a clean clear by Haverhill.
Number 6 taking it out.
Spoke too soon. Got to punch it into the box.
Tyler forcing him out. There he goes, charging in. Throws it over to number 1.
Number 1's been the only offensive producer for Haverhill here.
Let's go, move, Black.
One trying to
Contested shot.
take a quick shot there. One of his unexpected shots that he's very good at, but it just bounces right outside the net. Haverhill's going to be starting off with the ball, number 7.
Clear out.
Number 2 takes control of it, trying to outrace number 26.
Cycles it around.
Takes a shot.
Off angle. 7 can't contain it. 28's about to absolutely pick his pocket. Oh, 7. Loose ball, and it's out. Haverhill retains possession, 1 operating from the X. Honestly, the way the day has gone for Haverhill, 1 should just split dodge the defender, take it into the net himself, but that's not lacrosse. Cycling it around, 13, looking for a shot, too far out, got to dump it down. No clean passes here, no clean passes.
They've been just trying to quickly throw it to each other over each other's shoulders, not giving the person they're passing to enough time to really respond to it.
If Haverhill loses this game, they should go home and restring all of their shooting strings on all of their sticks because I've never seen a team shoot so poorly in my life. Wide open. What a save by number 20. What a save.
25 now has it.
The goalie may have allowed 9 goals, but he's been playing on his head all day.
You can only do so much when you're a one-man team.
It's true. Well, from our indications, it's a 3-man team.
Yeah.
Number 1, 11, 20. The goalie, the defenseman, and the attackman.
They bounce the ball to each other.
Yes, pretty much. It's somewhat embarrassing. When I was in high school, Haverhill was somewhat of a force to be reckoned with in lacrosse, so how the mighty have fallen.
Well, everybody leaves high school at one point, don't they?
Yes. Gotta pass it. Gotta pass it. You're not gonna score goals just face dodging, playing one-on-one in lacrosse. Gotta keep passing the ball until you find that open man. And once you find the open man, take the shot.
Number 5, far out, running right in,
Punches
trying to get
into
past
the
number
box.
10.
Nope. Hangs his stick out.
Guild saying no to him. Peabody now taking it back down the field. Patrick McCarthy
Hard
taking a shot, misses.
Peabody retains possession on the end line scramble.
I think at this
operating
point
from the X, number 33. Who's
I think
that?
at this point the Peabody goal coach is now trying to get all the seniors to play in now, because I have not seen Jane Aluna Gill, I have not seen John Villani.
Yeah, that would sound about right. It is senior night here at Peabody Veterans Memorial.
The only ones I could talk say that I have not seen yet are Cersei and Falco. Really,
Yes, Falco might be injured.
Yeah, because I know Falco was one of the first strings of last year.
Yeah, Falco definitely played a lot last year.
If he was not on the first strings of this year, that would be a really big surprise for me. Cam Cadaro taking it back.
Yep, they're setting up a play here. Moves it over to Tyler Flynn. Cam Cadaro loses the ball on a spin dodge. Regains possession, back over to Flynn. Flynn tries the same. Flynn does not dodge, pauses, continues around to X. One man cycling the ball around.
Aiden Santerre now has control of it.
Yep,
Tries to take a backwards shot, blocked though.
On the outside of the net it hit, it looked like.
Close one, pretty close. Number 11 taking the ball up. Throws it up to 5.
5's got to punch it into the box. Punch it into the box.
Running away now. Running away from Donnie Shaw.
Gets it into the box right as he's hit on the hand by Donnie Shaw. Donnie Shaw's been making him his baby all day long. Donnie Shaw picks number 5's pocket yet again. Shaw with the pass.
Passing
Perfect
over to
pass.
Ian Santerre with a really good catch there.
Oh, stutter step, brings it in. One-handed shot and goal.
Now, was that a goal for? Was that an assist to Devin Hennessy, or was that a goal himself? I couldn't tell. Because it looked like number 20 blocked that, and then it bounced over to Devin Hennessy, then a goal, or?
Clean. I believe it was clean by whoever number 11 is.
No, Aiden Santerre.
Aiden Santerre. That makes it 10-4 with 6:54 left in the game.
Not looking too good for
the Haverhill Hillies.
Haverhill. 6 points behind. I don't think you can really get that in 6 minutes, 7 minutes.
You can if you put your mind to it, but the way they've been playing today, there's no way.
Whistle blown.
Oh, what do you know? The refs decide that it's Peabody ball yet again.
'28 is starting off with it. Passing over to Tyler Flynn. Over to Aiden Santerre. Back to Devin Hennessy. Over to Tyler, but Tyler just barely misses it. Ball goes over to 28.
Take it away, oh.
28 trying to pass it over to the front, number 25, but loses control of it. Number 6 trying to take it out now. 28 tripping him up.
Not the way to take it out.
Giving it over to number 1. Number 1 trying to make his way towards the goal, but getting a little caught up by number 19 there. Ever since number 19's little outburst, I don't think I've seen him much on the field, which is a little bit of a shame there because he seems to be a very active player on the team. Number 1 just barely misses a shot against net. Haverhill comes out with it, but completely misses the catch. Peabody scoops it back up for another aggressive.
Haverhill has had maybe 2 or 3 clears this entire game.
22 trying to take a shot, misses and goes out of bounds.
Aiden wins the foot race to retain possession for Peabody. Yeah, you gotta, if it's out of bounds on a shot, you foot race to the end.
Tyler Flynn with it, passing it over to number 19.
Wide open, shot save. This
Tyler Flynn
goalie has to have 30 saves tonight.
Aiden Santerre taking another shot.
Save.
2 saves right there within a couple of seconds of each other.
The goalie is the entire team for the Hillies right now. He's the only one who can come away from today's game saying, I played well.
Hillies are coming out.
Oh,
Number 13.
Hillies with a nice clean clear right here.
Dom Scherzy now out on the field.
I don't know if he knows what he's doing out there, but he's out there.
He'll always try. There he is over on the left.
Gotta pass it over to Dom here. Gotta give Scherzy his moment to shine.
I think that's
ball
what,
came out.
Donnie Shaw is going to try and do.
Yeah, that was the plan there, but this loose
Hillies are
ball
not
looks
letting
like
it.
it's.
Yeah, there we go. Donnie right over to Dom Scherzy. Dom picking it up. Going for the goal. And we go. That was a good job there by number 20, letting him get that goal.
Gotta take my hats off to Haverhill there.
Being a fair sport with that. It's a pretty good job by them.
Class act move by Haverhill, letting Dom Scherzy score. Should be really proud of himself. In the face of defeat, to hold your head high and allow yourself to give in another goal.
Do you know what I find really funny? Dom Scherzy, for the high school, he usually does these Patriots compilations. And he does these Patriots compilations where he basically focuses on a single player. And he basically just puts them together over one of his favorite songs or something like that. And to be honest with you, I think they're probably one of the more high quality videos that the high school produces.
Nice.
To be
honest,
very
very nice.
They're very nicely cut. They're cut along to the music, which is something that you don't usually see when it comes to the videos at the high school.
At the high school, yeah.
So props to him when it comes to that. When I see them come on the screen, I usually give them like a small, silent applaud.
So Dom's amazing goal makes it 11-4 with 3:13 left in the half. Once again,
every
hats
second
off
that
to
passes
the.
by, it seems like Haverhill is getting less and less likely to win this.
Yes, for certain.
3 taking a quick shot, number 31 blocking it though.
That's a good look.
Trying to clear it, but
that was a good look by 3. Really got to tip your hats once again to the Haverhill Hillies for allowing Dom to do that.
Nelson Campos taking the ball down the field. Stalling a little bit, hesitating. Passes over to Cam Cordaro. Cameron Cadaro in 26 passing it back and forth over there. Probably trying to buy some time for themselves.
Yep. When you're up 7 goals with 2:15 left, you really just want to use the clock up and get the game over with. Longer you can possess it, the better.
Whistle's blown. Might be a timeout here.
A timeout here with a minute 56 left in the game.
So this seems to be almost 2 stomps that we've witnessed here today, with the girls softball team completely stomping out the Beverly.
Panthers, yep. That was a final of 11-1, I believe.
Or it was either 11-1 or 12-1. Only 1 goal by Beverly though, and very high, double digits for Peabody. And here we go, double digits and very low number again for Haverhill versus Peabody.
Yeah, 11-4. Good showing by the Peabody Tanners on their senior night. We'll resume play here shortly and hopefully get you guys a conclusion to this one.
Nah, the game will never end.
Well,
This is the game that never
I have
ends.
been at sporting events that are like that, or feel like that at least, so it's nice to see a quick, concise game here.
Number 13 taking a round back. Probably going to do a couple laps around them before they can really, so they can't really do anything.
Yep. Oh, that's an illegal pick by 33, but as always, not calling it because we're high school refs.
No. 19's really trying to get at 13 right here. 13 passes it off to Tyler Flynn. Actually, that's not Tyler Flynn, that's Cam Cadaro. Yeah, I don't see them going for a shot anytime soon. They're probably just running it.
Yep. As long as they possess the ball, they don't have to take any shots.
Devin Hennessy.
Unlike college and professional lacrosse, there's no shot clock in high school lacrosse, so you can technically possess the ball for the entire game and never get penalized for it.
Number 11 steals it out of Devin Hennessy's stick. Throws it just a little too far for 15 to pick up. Donnie Shaw now coming in with it.
Big, long story of too little, too late here. And
25 trying to take a shot. Misses.
Don't know what he was thinking there.
He was trying to think of something pretty there. Because he tries with the backhand shot, but it doesn't.
Oh, that's Chris Goggin.
Number 15? I thought 16
No,
was great.
25 is Goggin.
Oh, all right.
So that was Goggin with the shot there.
Nelson Campos bringing the ball out, passing it up to 13.
Scrum, balls out.
7 seconds left in the game. 11-4 still. Looks like this is a Peabody win. Matt saying that he believes in Haverhill and thinks that they can pull 7 goals within the last second. Now it's the end of the game. I think you were wrong there, Matt.
And that's the game. Haverhill Hillies 4, your Peabody Tanners 11. Here on 2016 senior night. Peabody Tanners come away with a big win, a win that pretty much solidifies them to enter the MIAA state tournament. For Stefan Jandrasevitz, I'm Ben Meadows alongside Matt Smith.
And we'll see you guys later.
Have a good night.
Good night.